I'm calling this Flash Tutorial Number Game Part 5. It's a follow-up to Flash Tutorial Number Game Part 4, and that's what I have opened on my computer. A few people asked me, could I do a video which limit the number of times the person has to guess the correct numbers, and I'm going to set that at 10 for this game, although 100 might be better. Let's go open the Actions panel, and up the top where we have the variables, right after this array element 1, put an enter and type this code. Variable VAR turns purple. I'm calling it count test, counting how many times the test button's been pressed. Capital CNT, capital TEST, colon, number equals 10, semicolon. This is the number of tries. If you want them to have 100, make that 100. If we're going to have a number of tries, we have to count them tries. So let's go way down the bottom here. Down where we have this very large if with the 3 ands, put an enter, a few enters, and type this code. Type. This first line, that's that variable we just made. Count, test, minus, semicolon, that means decrement. Every time we press that test button, we're going to subtract 1 from our number. We'll start at 10, drop 9, 8, 7, 6, like that. At the same time, we'd want to see that number on the stage, the person that's using this game. So we're going to make a text box called num tries underscore txt, capital N, capital T, period, text. That text is all lowercase, it turns blue, equals, open bracket. You can copy this count text, paste it in, close bracket, period to string. That's how you display a text. Small t, capital S, that turns blue, open and close bracket, semicolon. So now we're going to make this text box. So let's copy this. That's going to be the name we're using. Copy it. Let's go to the main timeline. Make sure they're all locked. Select this input text line and put a new layer and call this dynamic text, D-Y-T-E-X-T, dynamic text. Select that frame, first frame, pick up your text tool and make a little text box right here. Open the properties panel. I want this to be about 35 points. I want it to be dynamic text here, and let's paste in that name we copied. Now, pick up your selection tool. I want to make that wider. And let's double click till you get that black line, double click, and put 200. That's what we're going to put into our text box. 00. Oops. Now, I have to fix that, because if I go back to my properties panel, I have a color of white. You don't want white, so pick up any color you want. I'm picking up that color there. And I have 00. Lock that layer. And let's test this. Test movie. Test. No errors. I have 3 numbers. It jumps down to there. I'm just going to click this. There's 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And then something's got to happen at 0. I want to go back to that dynamic text and double click, and I actually want 10 in here, 10. Good. Okay, now we can lock that dynamic text layer. Open the Actions panel again, and right after that enter we made there, the string, type this code. Type. It's a if, open bracket, count test, that's that one we just made, is less than or equal to 0, close bracket. There's the open curly bracket for an if. There's my closed curly bracket for an if. And what we want to do is that try again underscore movie clip, try again underscore MC period X. We want that to equal 1000 semicolon, so it goes right off the stage. Let's test it. Test movie, test. No errors. I got 3 numbers in my stack. So 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We're not told to try again anymore. I'm back on the main timeline. I'm going to select that dynamic text, put an enter, and M-O-R-E, more, T-X-T, more text. Pick up my text tool. Right here, make a line. Say, I want this to be static text. So here, static. And you notice that I don't have an instance name for static text. And I'm going to say you have, Y-O-U-H-A-V-E, you have. I want that to be longer. And then another box. M-O-R-E, more, T-R-I-E-S, period. Make that longer. And pick up my selection tool. Put that line right there. Click on this one with my selection tool. And it says you have 10 more tries. Let's test this out. I have 5, 6, 1. Let's try 5, 6, 7. No. Let's try again. Nope. 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 Let's make sure that it works. 5, 6, 1. And this should say you win. That still works. And now let's see what happens when I test movie. And I'll make it 1, 2, 3, 4. We're down to 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0, and no more tries. So that accomplishes what I set out to do. Unless I get some feedback, this is the last one of this series, Flash Tutorial Number Game Part 5. Hope you learned something from this tutorial, and I hope you use what you learn.